It doesn't matter how great the product is. It doesn't matter how great your business model is. If people don't like you and if they don't feel like you really care about them, then they're not going to do business with you. So I just want to challenge you, operate with the frequency of serving people, and it will make all the difference in your life. Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name is Matthew Welsh, and welcome to the Leaders Only podcast, where we talk about business, leadership, mindset, and it's pretty much anything revolved around building an incredible life. You know, the reason that I started this podcast because I felt like on the way to where we're at now, there wasn't really a place to go learn tangible skill sets, leadership qualities, and mindset strategies that you can learn today, apply today, and get immediate results. And so the goal of this podcast is to teach you the things that you need to actually win, to actually change your life, and to actually grow your business and grow your team if you're someone that's in a leadership role. And so if you can do me a favor, if you ever get something out of our message, if you ever get something out of the content, if you can like, share, subscribe, just tell people about it. We put out all this information for free. And so all we ask is that you share it with a friend if you get something out of it. So with that being said, thank you guys so much, and let's tune in.
Let's go. I'm a big mood. You can't name a lot of things that I didn't.
Today, we're going to be talking about a subject that I think is so important, and it's something that's not talked about enough, but it makes all the difference in your ability to influence people, whether that's influencing people in your business, influencing people to join you in business, influencing someone to become a client of yours, or just influencing people altogether. It's something that's not talked about. And that's the ability to operate with a servant's heart, a heart of truly wanting to make a difference, a heart of truly wanting to contribute and impact the lives of other people, and not operating in a selfish manner, because that's how most people operate. Most people try to build businesses with the intention to be profitable. And there's nothing wrong with having a business that needs to be profitable. There is no business if it's not profitable. But what I've realized is that the businesses that go on to become the most profitable are the businesses that truly focus on serving people and making a difference, because they operate with a different vibe than anyone else in the entire industry. And so one of the things that I always teach our sales team is that if potential prospect or potential client sat down with 20 people that day, what would make you stand out? What would make you different? What would make you special? What would make them want to do business with you over the other 20 candidates that they sat down with that day? What would make you different? And I really believe what would make you different is not just your talent, not just your skill, not just your ability to communicate, but the intentions behind what you are saying, the intentions behind you sitting down with them. Because if you're in some type of recruiting model, a lot of times the intentions is, I want to recruit you for a promotion, or I want to recruit you so I can earn more income, or I can make passive income. And the intentions are not pure. And then you wonder why people don't trust you. And or maybe you're sitting down with a client and your intentions is not truly to help them. Maybe your intentions is, hey, I need to pay my bills. I need to get a check. And you have desperation breath. And I just want you to remember, if you need me, you can't lead me. So if I feel in any way that you need me because you're not there to help my family, you're there to help your own family, then I'm going to pick up on that. And so I want you to remember this. Your vibe attracts your tribe, and every thought you think sends a vibration through your body, and that vibration sends you in a direction. So how many of us have ever met somebody and you said, you know what? I don't know what it was. I just didn't like them. I don't know what it was. I just really love them. How many of us have ever had that? Where you couldn't put your finger on it, but you just knew that you really liked them, or you knew that you didn't like them right away based off a simple conversation and or based off just being in their presence. Do you want to know why that is? It's because you're picking up on their thoughts. You're picking up on their thoughts. We've heard this before, and I said this earlier. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So what is vibe? Vibe means vibration. And if every thought you think sends a vibration through your body and other people are able to pick up on that vibration, they're able to pick up on your energy, it's very easy to tell whether or not somebody has good intentions and or bad intentions simply by having a conversation with them, because you pick up on their energy. You pick up on their thoughts. Some of the things that you can do to make sure that you are operating from a frequency of truly serving people, even when you need it, because there's going to be a lot of times where you are running for that promotion. There's going to be a lot of times where you are in a position where you need to earn income and you got to provide for your family. And it's, can you do the right thing in those moments that's going to make all the difference? And it's, can you operate with high levels of integrity in those moments that's going to make all the difference? And so some of the things that I do is I've always prayed, right? I've prayed before my appointments. That's number one, because it puts me in a good place. It puts me in a place of being rooted grounded, where I know what true north is, I know what's right, I know what's wrong, and I know that I'm put on this earth to make a difference, which means that I got to show up and make a difference in that appointment. So number one is I always pray. Number two is I just genuinely care about other people. I think that's a separator. And it's crazy that that is even a separator, but I think one of the biggest separators someone can have in business is truly, genuinely caring about the lives of other people and not just themselves. I think that makes all the difference. And you can tell. You really can tell. So that's number two. And then the last thing that I would give you advice on is just make the decision up front of what's right and what's wrong. And then if you know what's right and what's wrong up front, then you no longer have to put yourself in a position where you have to make a decision because the decision has already been made. And so what I try to do is I try to remove thinking. I've already established in my life what's right. I've already established in my life what's wrong. So when situations pop up, there is no thinking. There is no decision because the decision was already pre-made based off what I decided to do, which would be honorable. And I just want to challenge you to do the exact same thing. So, hey, if you want to grow your business, you want to become influential, do not underestimate just you having good intentions. Do not underestimate just focusing on being a good person. Do not underestimate just trying to connect with them and genuinely care, because it doesn't matter how great the product is. It doesn't matter how great your business model is. If people don't like you and if they don't feel like you really care about them, then they're not going to do business with you. So I just want to challenge you, operate with the frequency of serving people, and it will make all the difference in your life. So guys, if you got something out of today's content, if you can do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, tell somebody about it, because we put out all this information for free. All we ask is that if you ever get something, you tell a friend. So I thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next week on the Leaders Only podcast.
I don't break a sweat.